There once was a bloke named Mitty who wanted to train his ranged. He targeted the fire giants, and that's when it all changed. Playing on his phone, the screen suddenly froze. Oh no! The fireys went to town on him, and back to Lumbridge he did go. He said he'd be more careful. He came back to kill the lot. But then he fucking died again. Jesus Christ, he is a bot. The Zeah beers will carry on. A kingdom divided is the plan. We're sinking beers and having fun, all while locked to Zeah land. Alright, some more farming contracts, baby. Better believe I grew you some tomatoes. What do you got for me now? Sweet corn. That's not what I predicted. That's alright. Sweet corn's on the menu! Ah, yes, we got 3 seeds. Giddy up. Clear off these dead tomatoes. So you'll always grow 2, and you'll go the distance. I was about to say, the game looked grim there for a second. I was playing on the regular bloody definition. That looked crap. Need my HD. Alright, we'll grow this sweet corn, or as the Gillinorians call it, maize. Man, I cannot wait till we get 65 farming. It's just, having just 2 allotments in the 60s is just so slow. Another update as well. We go to our little goodies here. 250 uncooked pizzas. We're slowly getting these bloody things made. Because when we do Kingdom Divided, you know, we're going to have a bit of a boss fight or 2. And I want to be decent level for it. Also just want to get the combat up in general with the Slayer. And what better way to do it than with some bloody pizzas, mate? Might have to have a yarn to Mitty about some pizzas and what he thinks of those. We know he's got some controversial opinions. So, yeah, let's bloody get him on the phone and talk to him. I'm making bulk pizzas, as you well know. And, you know, we're kind of one for a tier list here and there, aren't we?
Oh, I bloody love them, mate.
Yeah, we've got some decent opinions, or so we think.
Yeah.
What do you think about because I'm just making pizzas in the game, which are pretty plain, you know, bit of tomato, bit of cheese, gonna cook it up.
Yeah.
It'll heal us good. But, you know, you can put a lot more things on pizza IRL and in the game. But, like, what about a pizza toppings tier list?
Yeah, mate. I reckon it's absolute must-have in any pub or club in regional Australia.
To have a pizza on the menu.
That's it, yeah. So I think it's well and truly up my alley. So, yeah, I'm all up for it.
A must-have in any pub or club.
It is.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I'm going to preface this with, like, we're not going into, you know, we're not staying to the, you know, U-Butte true Italian recipes. We're talking about, yeah, like the typical kinds of pizzas you'd see at a pub or club, as well put by you. So, you know, because to me, I think I've said this in a previous episode, the best pizza is just good sauce, mozzarella cheese, and basil.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, keep it simple.
But, like, you know, obviously you can chuck a shitload of stuff on there, as they do in pubs and or clubs, and we're going to, and, you know, non-traditional establishments. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, let's rank those. I've separated them into categories.
Yep.
And obviously you'll rank them from S tier, A, B, C, D. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, let's just get our thoughts out there. I think I want to get in on this as well.
Okay.
So if we disagree, we're going to have to average it out. Or,
I'll still fight you, though.
Yeah, or compromise. Yeah, I'll fight you. I'm going to let you handle the first section, which is the protein section.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because I'm not eating any tofu pizzas, champ. That'd be pretty poor.
Fair enough.
So, but I've obviously had a shitload of meat pizzas in my time, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
will weigh
yeah.
in here and there, but that's about it.
Yeah, you've got your opinion, mate.
All right, so let's go through the proteins, right? So I've
Okay.
listed a couple. If I miss some afterwards, you can let me have it and chuck them in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but let's start with beef.
Ground beef.
Yeah, let's go ground beef.
Okay. Yeah, it's in regards to like toppings, it's pretty much crucial for any it's used pretty frequently on almost any pizza that involves meat, I reckon.
Yep.
So
The
I
old
reckon it's gotta be A tier.
A tier, yep. Yeah, the old meat lovers, I would say, yeah, ground beef
Yeah,
is
meat
pretty...
lovers, double barbecue bacon cheeseburger,
What establishment do you get that from?
Domino's,
Domino's.
or Domino's for you plebs.
Yep. Domino's, yep. All right, we'll go A tier for that.
A tier, yeah.
Some kind of shredded barbecue chicken.
Yeah, I don't think it's as big as a player as ground beef. I think ground beef plays a bigger role.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say B.
B, yep. Yeah, I was never one for a chicken pizza. Like,
Yeah, it's
I would
sort
have
of.
preferred the traditional deli meats.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I don't think it goes on pizza as well as what you said as like a deli meat or a ground beef.
How about salami?
Oh yeah, that's an OG for pizzas. Or it's bordering S for me.
Oh, yeah, you like your salami.
Oh mate, good player in FIFA 08 as well, old salami.
Yeah?
He did bits off the left wing. So yeah, I reckon we'll go A tier. It's probably pretty similar to ground beef.
Yep, A tier for salami. No worries. I'll agree with that. I'll agree.
Yeah.
What about cabanossi?
Ooh, I don't really think that's a pizzery type of thing. I think that's more like chuck it on a biscuit and have some cheese with it.
Yeah.
If you're going for like a uni-based pizza, I think like if you're trying to, go on a budget, maybe, yeah.
yeah. But in terms of the others, you're not rating it. What are you saying?
I reckon C tier for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. C tier. It is pretty like plebeian. Yeah, we'll go C tier. All right. What about pepperoni?
Oh, it's way up there. I reckon I'm honestly gonna call it S tier.
Yeah, you can't. One of the pub/club staples you were talking about is truly just the pepperoni pizza, right?
Mate, you go to bloody Aldi or Woolies, or otherwise known as Woolworths in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go straight to the frozen section and you'll see 400 meat lovers pizzas, and then the rest are either cheese or pepperoni.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they've obviously done something right because the pepperoni is in the meat lovers and in the pepperoni. So
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I like your reasoning there, mate.
yeah. Very, very reasonable man.
I agree. Pepperoni's up there. It's got good spice to it if you get a nice one. Same with salami, but I like pepperoni. I'll agree with you and put it in S tier, mate.
Yeah.
All right, giddy up, our first edition. All right, moving away from the land animals, how about some prawn?
Oh, like the mighty Morecambe shrimp, or
Yeah, like a Morecambe shrimp, prawn or shrimp, same thing.
I honestly do actually really like a prawn on a pizza.
Really? That's
yeah,
interesting out of you. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I do like prawns. I'm gonna go A tier.
Wow. Yeah, right. I genuinely, for my just personal taste, would have put it in like D.
No, it can go really, really well on particular pizzas. I've had some good ones where it's been like, sort of a surf and turf sort of thing, and it hasn't been too bad.
Well, what about anchovies then?
I guess they give that sort of salty aspect, which is good.
Yeah.
But we know my opinion on salt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna go B tier.
B tier for anchovies. I'm shocked. I actually thought you'd bloody hate them, mate.
Yeah, I'm more. My eyes are a bit more opened now. But
Back to another land animal. How about
yep.
bacon? You mentioned it before.
Ah, yes, from the pig himself,
Mm.
from Mark Piggy Riddell. All right. Well, I think that sort of goes in the same line as your pepperoni. I think bacon is really an S tier.
Really?
Yeah, bacon's an S tier player on a pizza.
Oh, I always thought it was kind of like a win more scenario. Like if you're putting bacon on a pizza, you've probably, I reckon either two times you're putting bacon on pizza. One, you've already got an S tier pizza and you're just piling it on because why not?
That's a good argument.
Or you've got a shite pizza and you're trying to save it.
Yeah, okay, that was my argument.
Like you always see some like it's always chicken and bacon as far as I'm concerned.
When you're at the pub, yeah, actually, this was my argument. So when you're at the pub and you're looking at a particular pizza,
Yeah.
and you see, let's say, for example, chicken, bacon, and onion. What is the big draw card in that? It's the bacon.
Yeah,
It's not the chicken and the
because if
onion.
it was just chicken and onion, people would be like, "That's crap."
Yeah, it sounds like a chip.
It does. It sounds like a subpar grocery store crisp.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the thing. I think bacon is the real, just as you said, just an elevator
All
in
right.
any
Well,
sort of
I wouldn't give it S tier, but we're gonna put it in there because this is primarily your list. So S tier bacon.
No. From your argument, I'll agree with you. Well, let's go A.
Oh, you want A? All right. Yep.
Yep.
A tier then. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, only two meats left, and if you want to add more, then you can add more.
Yep.
What about ham?
And they called him Ham.
What about John Ham?
Ham's actually not bad. Like, it's a bit of a staple in some of the pizza brands, like ham and pineapple pizza, things like that. And of course, meat lovers. Everything goes on meat lovers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd actually say ham is probably like it's floating around that sort of beta A tier, I reckon.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go B.
B tier. Yeah, that's a
Yep.
fair shout.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got its dominant use in the Hawaiian pizza, but yeah, like aside, it's the combination. You're not getting it because you're like, oh yeah, baby ham. Like,
yeah.
all right.
It's
And
because
finally,
it goes
what about
well with something else.
yeah? And finally, what about just pork?
Yeah, I think pork starts to go into the like more
Ah, fuck it.
more ritzy versions.
More ritzy. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you don't want a pork belly and applesauce pizza, mate.
Yeah, like when you start to bump up the price, you're starting to go to your 25, $30 pizzas.
Yeah,
That's
yep.
when you start to get your pork and your duck and your more expensive proteins out, and
Yeah.
it's a bit overkill, I reckon. So
I agree, mate. I agree entirely.
I reckon pork can go into C tier.
Yeah, no worries. Yep, I'll back that. All right. So we've got a clear pepperoni S and then a few A's and trickles down from there. I like that.
Yeah.
You've done well.
Okay,
But let's get into the other toppings. So we've done our meats. All right, and unless you're having your meat lovers, as you said before, you normally have some kind of other vegetables or, in some cases, fruit or something on a pizza.
Yeah, I guess even with the meat lovers there, they like to chuck a couple of squares of onion in there.
All right,
yeah.
well, let's hop right into it then. First, other topping, onion.
Well, yeah, as I said, I reckon it's probably the most widely used vegetable on pizzas.
I guess, yeah, in your meaty type ones, yeah. Like,
'Cause
are
you
you
get
talking red onion or are you talking brown onion? Or are we going to
No,
lump onions together?
Well, your brown onion, you get more in your little cubes, and you chuck that through your like more protein based pizzas, and then when you go into your more bordering either hybrid like meat and veg, then you'll get more into your Spanish onions where they have the thin rings and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
good analysis there. I'd have to agree with that 100%.
Yeah, so I think it's probably something that gets chucked in, and it's another one where you see it on a pizza and you're just like, ooh, that gives it a little bit extra value. If it's got the Spanish red onion, it'll always say Spanish in front of it on the menu.
Yeah,
So,
all right. Well, do you want to... We'll separate them then. Because I would argue that the Spanish onion, as you said, gives it that little bit of extra, like...
X factor.
Bit of, like, sweetness, bit of tartness, bit of, like...
Yeah.
You know? But then the brown onion's just, like... You're eating a meat lovers where you've got ground beef, salami, pepperoni, and God knows what else on there. You're not digging through it going, where are those bits of brown onion?
Oh, I'd say Vintage Al was digging through it to get them out.
To take them out, to eat, or to throw them away?
To stick them in the bin.
So... So brown onion is crap.
I would say, yeah, probably C tier.
Okay, yep. And red onion then?
Oh, very good. Yeah, I'd say A.
A tier. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't mind red onion. That's fine. Okay. Let's go with another classic, I guess, for some. Olives.
Nah, not for me.
Yeah, I'm not a big olive guy either, mate.
D tier.
Yeah, straight to D tier. Giddy up. That's going to be controversial, but nah, fuck 'em. I hate olives.
I think I've had 2 in my life on pizzas. And
Were they accidents?
You better believe I didn't finish that one.
Okay. All right. To another controversial one. What about pineapple?
Yeah, get in the bin.
In the bin? It's good.
C tier.
C?
At best.
C?
Yep, C at best.
I used to love Hawaiian pizza.
Nah.
Sweet, savoury. It's beautiful. It's a perfect combination.
For me, it's C at best.
What about chili? I'm gonna lump a lot into one bit here, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how hot are we going?
Well, I'm not. We're not putting Carolina Reapers on a pizza because that's a gimmick at that point.
Yeah,
but
true.
It'll just fuck the sauce and ruin all the other flavors. So you could put jalapenos on something. Would be pretty good.
Habaneros, yeah.
You could put some. Yeah, habaneros is probably the hottest I'd put on a pizza because you don't want to fuck with that rich sauce. Chili, chili A tier.
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
We'll stick with A for now.
A for now. Okay. What about spinach?
Oh, I do like myself some spinach.
I
reckon that's very high up.
Yeah, I think it's good. Like wilted, obviously. You don't want the raw spinach on there. Just adds a bit of that like bland crunch.
I reckon if you're cooking it on your pizza, probably chuck it in maybe the last 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, just a bit wilted and stuff, and just adds a bit of extra green and.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going A tier.
Yep, A tier. Giddy up. I like that. All right, what about capsicum or bell peppers to our American viewers?
Oh yeah, a bit of capsicum. Let's say, B. I reckon.
B, yeah. I don't mind like a little bit of like.
Not quite chili, but yeah, it's something that you can have as a bit more of a filler.
Yeah, it's just another veggie on there. I'll go B tier.
Sometimes pubs stuff it up, because they'll have massive chunks of them on there, and sometimes, as you were saying, it might be a bit raw. So
yeah, you want it like cooked pizzas properly. You want it soft.
Yep.
How about cherry tomatoes?
Yeah, good. Like you're talking the half slice ones.
Yep. Chuck a little. You get a cherry tomato, cut it in half. Just chuck that little bit on the pizza.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking A tier.
A tier. You like a cherry tomato on the pizza, mate?
I do. I like a little cherry tomato.
Yeah, I agree. Like they're still slightly cooked. Adds another dimension to the tomato in the sauce.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
no,
yeah, I'm gonna
I
have to agree with
definitely.
you. What about nuts? And I'm not gonna,
Ooh,
you can get different ones like where they add like
like pine nuts and
pine nuts and in a pesto pizza type of thing, or you could
cashews,
get the almonds, or you could get
almonds.
cashews, almondes. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think in
Um,
general of nuts on pizza?
um, yeah, I'm thinking C.
C?
Yeah.
I think it can
Again,
add a
I
bit of
think
extra texture, like add a bit of crunch.
yeah, I think the crunch should already be there though. Yeah,
What about corn?
yeah, I reckon corn's alright on pizza.
Really?
Uh,
It's a
yeah,
big thing in Korea. Yeah, you get your cheese and corn pizza.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go B.
B tier for corn. That's good from you,
Yeah,
mate. I didn't expect that out of you.
yeah, no,
I'm
I
gonna go
like me
B as
corn.
well. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of
corn.
toasted corn.
Corn's decent.
What about mushrooms?
Mmm. Now this is a tough one because I don't particularly like the bludgers.
No, I am a very poor veggie and don't eat mushrooms because I can't handle the texture. makes me pag. So
The,
I'm
the
gonna put
texture.
it in D tier.
I'm not gonna go that low. I'd say because I do eat them, but I just don't eat many of them. Like if I've got a full pizza, I'll probably have about one or two every slice tops.
Like a little thinly sliced mushroom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
right.
definitely again a filler. So I'll say C.
C, yep, all right. All right, what about eggplant?
Hmm. See, I haven't ventured too much into the eggplant realms, so
Well, I've got from my perspective, it can be good,
Mhm.
but you just got to cook it properly. Otherwise, it's similar to the
Yeah,
mushroom for me, too mushy and crap.
I'd say it'd be fairly similar to like the capsicum argument we were talking about earlier. If it's like too thick, or
Yeah, well,
it's
yeah, it might be
or if
too
it's raw
crispy
or
if it
something.
capsicum will be too too oh, it's just fucking raw if they don't cook it
Yeah,
properly. The
that's
eggplant
it.
raw
So
is also like that, like it's just a
I'd,
chalky piece of shit. But if you
I'd
overcook it, it's
probably
like mush.
I'll say B tier.
Yeah, I'm all right with B tier.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. What about potato?
Oh, there has been some. This is a bit of a topical one for me, actually. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's something that pubs and stuff like to put in as a like an indie option. Like, if you've got a special that you need to throw out and you need like want to make a really cheap pizza,
Yep.
you'll chuck a little bit of potato into it as well. And
Yep.
potato is just like I don't think it's a really massive pizza thing.
Nah, I'm inclined to agree. I don't think
Yeah,
it's really required.
I'm gonna be a bit controversial here. I'm gonna go C tier.
Yeah, I'll pay that. I'll pay that. C tier for potato. Yeah, it's. What about avocado?
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like avo on pizza.
yeah, absolutely. I reckon A.
Oh fuck yeah, baby! Now you're talking my language. I reckon. Yeah,
Yeah.
A tier as well. Avo on anything's premium.
Yeah, I reckon it just gives that extra element. Again, it's one of those things that you'll see on a menu and you'll be a bit drawn to it. I think it's your bacon of the veggie world.
You know what? That's a pretty decent shout, to be honest. It is
Mm,
that thing. If you put bacon on something and you eat meat, it's like, oh yes, elevates it. Bacon, giddy
yeah.
up. If you put avo on it, yep, same thing. Good
Well,
stuff,
there's
mate.
a reason if you go through the drive-through at a Porto and they ask you if you want your bacon for an extra dollar.
They do it at Subway too, mate. If you want your avo or
Yeah,
your bacon or whatever.
that's it.
Yep, yep,
They basically go in the same sentence, mate.
yeah. Fair bills, mate. All right, well we'll chuck that in A tier. All right. What about now? Okay, obviously there's other herbs you can have on pizzas. I've only got one herb because it's the one you typically see just put on top of the pizza, and that's
Yeah.
basil.
Okay.
Like as I said before, for me, my favorite pizza. tomato, cheese, basil. Basil for me, S tier topping. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go A.
A,
Yeah,
I'll allow it. That's good. Thanks, mate.
no worries.
All right, I've only got a couple left. What about pumpkin?
Um,
I'm
I'm not the
hopping
biggest.
worlds buying cheese at the moment too.
Well, that's excellent from you.
So
I'm still doing stone chess, but
giddy up.
yeah, pumpkin. I'm not the biggest fan of in most forms, so I'm gonna go with C.
Ooh, see, I don't mind like a pumpkin, feta, red onion, spinach type pizza.
I'm guessing you'd put nuts on that.
Yeah, you'd put some pine nuts to finish off. What about sweet potato? Is that elevated to
Ooh,
you compared to normal potato or no?
yeah, yeah, I think so. I think it's a bit different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fancier option.
yeah, and you have your pork belly and red wine jus pizza
With sweet potato.
with sweet potato on it.
Sweet wine chew. I mean, red wine chew. What pizza are you having, mate?
Mate, I don't know. It's bloody ritzy, but I
What pub and or club is doing that?
don't know. But they're looking for a better clientele.
Yeah, that's good use of the word clientele. That's good. Well,
I'm gonna go
we put
with
potato
B
in
tier.
C. So yeah, you happy with B?
B, yeah, B
Yeah,
tier.
B tier. Yeah, all right. I like that from you, mate. All right,
Yeah.
so here we go. Let's recap. Unless you want to add something in, is there something glaring
Oh,
that I've missed?
what about actual garlic?
Oh yeah, okay. Like again, that's kind of why I left stuff like oregano and things like that out because like they're in the sauce.
Oh, I think
Like
garlic's different because you can sort of put like granules throughout.
like you leave some chunky garlic through the
Yeah,
sauce, or you.
yeah, sort of like how you add chili flakes. You'd chuck on a little bit of extra garlic.
Okay, yep. All right. What do
I,
you
I
reckon?
reckon, I honestly reckon that's really good. So
Yeah, a bit of
I'm,
mate. You can't go wrong with garlic.
mm,
What?
poor breath, but yeah, I'm gonna go A tier.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll chuck that in A tier because yeah, I agree. Like in addition to what would be in the sauce
Mm,
already, yeah, chuck an extra garlic on there. Speaking of pizzas, though, mate,
yeah.
I have sitting in my bank in front of me right now 1,109 uncooked pizzas.
Holy wow,
Yeah, so
that's a lot of XP.
ready for some pizzas?
Mate,
this will
sounds bloody excellent.
this will feed us for a while, eh? I just hit 1250 total level.
Ah, very good.